Yo, top of the top, peace be upon everybody. Hope everybody taking care of themselves and their well-being. 8 a.m. Bro, I can't afford to mess up. I don't know who needs to hear this. I don't know for anybody who comes from the same background that I come from. Bro, I can't afford to mess up. I can't. Respectfully. A lot of my peers threw in the towel a long time ago. Who told you your life was over? Who told you your life was over, bro? Bro, come on, you threw in the towel at 16? You threw in the towel at 25? You threw in the towel at 30? 50? Come on. Who told you your life was over? Who told you it was too late? Who told you that? I can't afford to mess up. I'm hungry to get out. I'm hungry to escape this mental asylum. I'm trying to escape it. I'm trying to escape consumerism. I'm trying to escape the buyer's mindset. I'm trying to escape, the materialistic mindset. I'm trying to escape all that, bro. Respectfully. Like, come on. And the thing is, everybody, especially my community, we have these stupid poverty wars, and I made a video on that too. Like, why do we have poverty wars? I should go check it out. I'm gonna just add on to it a little bit more. But nah, bro, y'all have the same hunger to bring up poverty wars and things of that nature. Why don't y'all have that same hunger to get out? Y'all love the ghettos, but y'all don't even know what the word ghetto means. What does ghetto mean? What does ghetto mean? What is the origin of the word ghetto? Y'all don't even know. Look it up though. But I'm gonna tell y'all, but look it up on your own time. That's what the early Europeans, the Italians specifically, right? That's how they described a Jewish area. And I'm gonna say that again. That's how they describe where Jewish people live in Italy, the ghetto. A couple generations later, now it's us in the ghettos. Oh yeah, we're gonna redline you guys. Yeah, y'all can work, but we're gonna give you like $7 an hour. We're gonna sell you the worst meat for the highest prices. We're gonna put a liquor store on every corner. We're gonna put guns in your neighborhood. Even back in the days, I was watching a lot of videos, bro. Even in Cali, like they said, like, on the train tracks of railroads, you open up the containers, there's nothing but guns in there. How'd they get there? We know how they got there. Anyways, I'm hungry, bro. I'm hungry to escape. Y'all hungry to stay in. I'm trying to get out. I'm trying to get out of this. Especially, especially what's going on with the SNAP benefits and all that, bro. Like, come on. Come on. And especially a lot of people are relying on that, bro. Especially all my people, yo, bro. Not even trying to have no poverty wars or nothing. But, bro, y'all want to have these poverty wars. I'm from a city where they boosting eggs, bro. Yes, boosting eggs. Come on. Boosting groceries. Land of the Bossos. Shout out to the 585 Rocks, man. Y'all already know what's going on, bro. Like, that's what they doing. Even out here in Tampa, bro. Even out here in Tampa. Bro, I'm not even gonna say his name. I'm not trying to say his name, but somebody who I used to, who I know, trying to toss back at police, and it's on the body cam. I'm like, yo, like, nah, bro, what's going? Like, everybody lost their mind, bro. People in Florida, respectfully, they don't value life. People around from upstate New York don't value life. I value mine. Yo, these squirrels, my fault, y'all, my fault. But nah, bro, the black community, we weren't taught to value life. We were taught to take a life. All because he looked like you. Nipsey said it the best, bro. Yo, when you were out looking for your op, right? Your opposition, right? Who are you looking for? The same body language you got, probably the same clothes. Think about that. All this territorial stuff is stupid, bro. I'm telling you, bro. Y'all not hungry enough. Y'all not hungry, bro. Y'all not hungry enough, gang. I ain't gonna lie. Y'all not hungry to get out. Y'all hungry enough to stay in, or just to make ends meet. Oh, I'm just maintaining. Nobody's trying to maintain for the rest of their life. Not everybody gonna, like, for all my generation, everybody's not gonna be a business owner. Respectfully, everybody's not gonna be a Twitch streamer. Everybody's not gonna be a rapper. Everybody's not gonna, for the women, everybody's not gonna be a bartender. Respectfully. Come on, like my generation, we looking for the easy way out. Nobody want to work, which is, it's. And I was telling my son Kylo this yesterday. I'm like, yo, it's cool. It's cool to see that everyone is declaring on Instagram and on social media, oh, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. What are you doing to not work for nobody else? What are you doing? What are you doing? What is the point of work? You feel what I'm saying? Like, the point of work is to put, work towards something. You just working just to work, bro. Come on. That don't make no sense, bro. You're literally working just to work. You on somebody else's timesheet, bro. You're literally working just to work. You're not working, all right, I'm going to work and I'm going to put this up and do something. Like, no, bro. You got to be doing something else with your life, bro. Respectfully. Nobody want to be on nobody else's timesheet for the rest of their life. For 20 plus years, bro. Like, come on. We said, bro, we was crazy. We was having this conversation yesterday, bro. He used to work at Dick's, bro. Dick's Sporting Goods. He said, yo, the CEO probably somewhere chilling right now. On a yacht or something, discussing more shares and plans and ideas. While we just sitting here, he said, I think they was getting paid bi-weekly. You gotta wait 2 weeks for your check. And they taking some of that check. Taxes. Come on. Come on. When I was in Medina, when I was overseas, right? Tax-free, I'm like, what? Healthcare. We don't gotta pay for healthcare in Canada. We gotta pay for healthcare in Japan. Come on. America is a scam. This is literally a plantation still, just a mental plantation, bro. That's why I said I can't afford to mess up. Those people are mentally on that plantation still, like I always say, bro. Like, I'm not even trying to be on no El Hajj Malik Shabazz type of timing, aka Malcolm Little, may Allah have mercy on him. But he said, who are you, bro? You don't even know who you are, bro. Who are you? And I really had to sit there and think when I had watched his lecture when he said that. He said, who taught you to hate the complexion of your skin, your hair, your nose, your lips? Who taught you that? I'm like, it's true. It's definitely true, bro. But look, y'all not hungry enough to get out, bro. I'm just seeing a lot of my peers in general. They just saying, oh, I don't want to work. I don't want to work. Like I said before, y'all just saying this for social media, bro. What are y'all doing to escape the 9 to 5? Respectfully, I don't want to work a 9 to 5 for the rest of my life. I might have to work a 9 to 5 for the next 10 to 15 years. Allah knows best. I'm not knocking anybody who's working a 9 to 5, but in order to, establish some money and to get out, you got to work a 9 to 5 regardless. Everybody on here is thinking, oh, I can just become a streamer. I could just, no. You're not Speed. You're not Kai Cenat Gang. You're not Black Boy Max. You're not none of those guys, bro. Respectfully, bro. And even them, they had a 9 to 5 and they worked their way up. Respectfully, bro, they invested, right, their time and money. And I want to say that again, time. I can't afford to waste time, bro. And I can't afford to mess up. I can't afford to waste time out here, bro. You see what's going on. You see what's going on with this Planned Parenthood, right? See what's going on. Y'all seen what Bill Gates got going on in Uganda and Kenya. He's having a Planned Parenthood Part 2 over there. Sterilizing the pregnant women for 8 years. Come on. They on some depopulation and just population control, bro. I'm telling y'all, this is a mental plantation. Mental asylum going on. It's not about, oh, slave chain. We don't have the chains on no more, but we have mental chains on our minds. Like, what's his name? His face is in my head. I forgot his name, man. KRS-One. He said, yo, the revolution will not be televised, gang. I said, ooh. And he said, it's not going to be looting. It's not going to be about religion. It's going to be about information is going to be put out. Think about this, bro. In the past 10 years, information changed. If you really think about it, bro, information is not the same no more. That's why you see, the Blue Star people, right? They're trying to own TikTok. They're trying to own certain things so they can cover their behind. And it's like, nah. I'm telling y'all, bro. Y'all know big Muslim in the chat. You feel me? For those who are new, Allah, God exposes all. Always, bro. You can do this in the dark all you want, bro. It's gonna get put to the light, regardless. Nobody's falling for this Western propaganda. No more. And I'm happy. That's what I can say about my generation. We not falling for the Western propaganda and we don't want to work. But how it's looking, a lot of us are still going to be working on that 9 to 5 store. And there's nothing wrong with it. They need, like my son, bro, it's funny. I'm really like move, what am I saying? Like, adding on to what me and my son Khalil was saying yesterday in our conversation. He said, nah, there's nothing wrong with working. They need workers. Respectfully. They need workers. So I'm not knocking anybody. Everybody's not going to own nothing. Respectfully. Even me, sometimes I think about it, I'm like, damn, do I see myself owning something? But I remember at like 18, I told myself, I said, nah, son, I'm going to be a somebody, bro. I ain't going to lie. I mean, that's a promise to myself. I'm like, nah, I got to make something out of myself. I was working at GA Foods and after 2020, like literally, like the summer I graduated, bro. And I'm seeing people, not a knock on anybody. I was making like $9 an hour, working like 12-hour shifts. Word up. 11 to 11, 7 to 6, 7 to 7, $9 an hour though, right? And everybody in there is older than me, like old enough to be my parents or grandparents. And I'm like, yo, and they saying this the most money they made in their life. I'm like, cool. I ain't trying to knock nobody's situation, but your situation is your situation. You can get out your situation. You feel what I'm saying? Like, and I'm gonna say that again, bro. You can get out your situation, bro. Like, come on. Nobody, that's how I'm saying, nobody's hungry. Y'all not hungry enough for me. And in our community, we always be, oh, the white man, put these laws in order. I don't care how many laws they put in order, bro, to stop whatever. You see what they got going on with the ICE. I don't care. It's not gonna stop me from doing what I gotta do. And if they wanna go to war, let's go to war. Respectfully, bro. Like, let's do it. Come on. I'm not letting nobody get in between me, my relationship with the law, and what the law got in store for me. I'm gonna chase what I want. I'm gonna pray for it and I'm gonna get it. Inshallah. You feel me? Gotta add that inshallah, God willing. You feel what I'm saying? Because without Allah, without God, none of it is possible. God should be your umbrella, not these Eurocentric standards. And I'm gonna say that again. God, you should be holding on, right? This is your umbrella. You feel me? Belief. Self-belief. God. That should be the diagram. It shouldn't be these Eurocentric standards, bro, because these Eurocentric standards can be the reason why, like, oh, you falling for the trap. Section 8. Not knocking anybody who on Section 8, but come on. You thinking you cheating the system. Oh, you paying $100 a month. They paying for the rest of it. Okay, they want you to stay stagnant in that same position forever. In that same crib forever. Come on, man. Like, and I love my people, but we not hungry enough. We are not hungry enough to get out. We're not hungry enough to better our situation. We just hungry to stay in it. And you don't even got enough on your plate, bro. You just making ends meet. Who wants to make ends meet for the rest of their life? Who? Come on. Certificates, licensing, it matters. I had to realize that I'm 23 now, bro. I'm about to be 24 in 2 months. Eesh. Pushing 25, yo. But nah, bro. Certificates, licensing, all that matters. All of it matters. And the thing is, bro, they have certain licensing and certificate stuff you can do online on your computer. We have the resources right here, but we're wasting our time, right? That's what I'm saying. I can't afford to waste time. I can't afford it. We have all the resources on this one little device right here, but we're just sitting here scrolling, worried about P. Diddy and Meg Thee Stallion and oh, what? Oh nah, yeah, yo, DDG, like, come on, bro. We sitting there scrolling, watching them. Come on, I'm telling y'all, bro. All that, we are a buyer's mindset. We have we are consumers. Nobody owning nothing. These are the most black millionaires probably in forever, in history. But y'all expect them to pour back into their community. You know what it is, bro. Individualism. Come on now. There's definitely some rappers that do it. Shout out to Rollo in Georgia. But you're dependent on the entertainer to uplift you. When are you gonna get up? Respectfully, Rollo, I heard he did something for his projects or whatever. I seen Kodak Black, he did something for his projects or whatever. I seen Javante Davis, he did something for his community, and a fire went out. A fire came on the building that he bought or whatever. I'm like, You know what I'm saying? But it's definitely something. I'm not gonna sit here and act like no entertainers or celebrities or rappers or boxers or black influencers, whatever. They're not out here trying to better their community. They are. But when are we going to like you? Come on. When are you gonna do for your own? Respectfully, not even trying to sign no, Nation of Islam type of brother. You know what I'm saying? But that's it. When are y'all gonna let me get up? Let me put some money into this Roth IRA. Let me put some money into this stock. Let me try to stop being a buyer. You feel what I'm saying? It's not even about financially. When am I going to be a better person in society? You feel what I'm saying? Like when is the black community gonna feel like a community? Other than, struggle wars. Struggle this, struggle that. Struggle should not be the only connection to the black community. And I'm going to say it again. That should not be the only reason why we connect. Even me, when it comes to women, respectfully, I remember saying this like 4 to 5 to 6 years ago when I was a youngin'. I said, yo, I can't talk to no girl that grew up with her father. Jasirrrr, why? Why? I always said, I like girls that had no dad. Why? Jasirrrr, you like the trauma bond, bro. And I'm gonna be honest, cause a girl with no father, that's different for me. It's way, I can never, I'm not even trying to knock my father. You feel me? But look, I don't understand, I can't grasp that relationship that you have with your father. I can't. And I'm not, I'm not trying to knock my father. I love my father to death. I ask Allah to forgive him. I ask Allah to, make him amongst the people of paradise. I ask Allah to, increase his rank and knowledge, all that, bro. But there's just some things when it comes to parenting with parents, like how they have good relationships with I'm like, I can't really relate. Respectfully, I can't relate to that. So that's probably why I would say that. And I'm gonna be honest, I did talk to a girl who grew up with her father, and I'm just like, nah. And she didn't understand me. I didn't understand her. But yeah, bro, we just love trauma, the black community, right? Back to what I was saying, we love to trauma bond so much, and it's not good. Oh yeah, bro. Yeah, you ain't struggle if you ain't really Like come on, bro. Struggle should not be the only connection. Why can't we connect other than struggle? Why can't we connect educationally? We don't value education. Re-education. Actually, we're relying on the American public school system to teach our kids. When's the last time you told your child to pick up a book? He should be learning at home. For example, my auntie Amira, right? Shout out to my auntie Amira, when I was over her crib on weekends, I used to be like, turn that TV off. Everybody pick up a book for an hour. I remember I was just sitting there, because, I'm there on the weekends. My auntie Amira was like, Jasirrrr, what you doing? I'm like, just picked up any book and just started reading it. I don't even care if it was a grade 2 level book and I'm in 5th grade. Like, go pick up a book, bro. You feel what I'm saying? Like, come on. That's what I grew up around, respectfully. But look, y'all not hungry enough to get out, man. And I'm going to keep saying that, bro, because based on how my community is moving, it's just looking like nobody want to get out. Everybody talking a good game. Nobody really putting in action to get out, bro. Nobody really trying to let me do this, bro. Y'all not hungry enough, bro. I'm gonna keep saying that. I can't afford to mess up, bro. I can't afford it. I can't go back. I cannot go back, bro. You can't go back neither. But how it's looking, you're gonna be in that same position. That same position that you was in 5 to 6 years ago. I had to wake up and smell the flowers at 21. Dang, like, what, Jasirrrr, what you gonna do with your life? What you gonna do? You know what I'm saying? Time went on, I'm like, I gotta get it moving. I gotta get it going. I gotta get something going for myself. I got to. So whatever law got planned for me, I'll be good. I'll be still good, right? That one dude said. But yeah, bro, like, come on. Y'all not hungry, bro. I'm hungry, bro. The goal is to eat. You can't complain about nothing when the goal is to eat. You can't complain about your plate being full when the goal is to eat, bro. That's the goal. Eat, better your situation, better your relationship with Allah, better yourself spiritually, physically, men, yes. Mentally, men, yes, right? The reason why I say I'm so different from a lot of men, I feel like because I went to therapy, bro. I'm telling y'all, bro, a stranger saved me. By the grace and mercy of Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, you know, a stranger helped me better my situation, helped me with self-confidence, helped me with a lot, right? A stranger. Come on. Nobody want to talk to nobody. Everybody, you want to drug it away. You want to drug it away. Come on. The drugs is not helping the black community at all. Respectfully. Smoking Galaxy gas. Like, come on, bro. Come on. Come on. Wearing these dark colors. Come on. Come on. Come on, man. Wearing all black outside. Come on. Even me sometimes. I be wearing an all black fit sometimes. I be like, dang, like, you know, vibrant colors. You know what I'm saying? Like, what you wear is how people are gonna view. One, how people are gonna view you, and you're gonna move off the color that you're wearing, bro. So you wearing all black all the time in 90-degree weather. Hell yeah, people are gonna look at you crazy, and hell yeah, you look like you walking around mad. Absolutely. Black men, change your appearance, bro. Respectfully, there should be no reason why you wearing a ski mask in 90-degree weather, bro. Respectfully, bro. And I'm wearing a do-rag out in public, right? Ghetto, right? Respectfully, I know. Trust me, I know. But look, nah, man. It's about time we start moving the goalposts, bro. Respectfully, bro. Especially as especially my people, we gotta move the goalposts. Cause you see, you know, the SNAP benefits is not gonna save us. Ain't no more selling $200 worth of food stamps to your home girl, whoever, right? Ain't no more of that. Oh yeah, EBT, swipe EBT. Hey, bro, I ain't gonna lie, growing up, EBT used to save the day. But now it's like, hey, ain't no more EBT. So what you gonna do? When are we gonna start doing for ourselves? Come on. The goal is free. The goal is freedom from all this. That's the goal. Nobody want to be stuck in the same position. I don't. And if you don't, come on, let's make the certain moves and adjustments to get up out and better our situation. Come on, I feel like it's about that time, bro. All these black people in America. I think, for example, right? I think about my family a lot, especially like particularly my father's side. My grandpa, may God have mercy on him, he has like 40-something grandkids. Why haven't we came together yet and tried to establish nothing? Respectfully, bro. Why haven't we came together and tried to establish some type of family business? Some type of big family investment. There's like, I don't know how many cousins I got on my dad's side. Even on my mom's side, too. Yo, there's mad of us. Why ain't we established nothing? Like, come on, man, come on. All you need is like 4 to 5 people to get something going, bro. Each month, all right, you put in whatever amount of money, whatever. Come on. A goal of mine, and I know you're not supposed to share your goal, just, you know, whatever. But a goal of mine, I wanna build a masjid. I wanna build a mosque somewhere. You know what I'm saying? Like even if it's just, I don't want nothing too big, too crazy. I want, I'll buy a building real quick. And Abdul Hakim Foundation or Masjid Abdul Hakim, you feel what I'm saying? Or Masjid Hamza, you feel me? My late uncle, you feel me? May Allah have mercy on him. I'm just ideas. But come on, I say, what you gonna do? Put it in the work, put it into action. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's definitely a plan of mine in the future. I wanna establish a mosque somewhere. Come on. But nah, man, look. Come on. I feel like it's about time, bro. Like, y'all not hungry enough, bro. I don't know how many times I'm gonna keep saying it, bro. Y'all gotta be hungry, bro. Hungry to want better, bro. Like want more for yourself, bro. Black people, white people plan for 3 generations. Right? And I said this already in a previous video like a couple months ago. I'm gonna say it again. White people plan for 3 generations. What do we plan for? Oh, what you doing this weekend? Oh, we hitting the club this weekend? Don Julio, come on. And you looking to get married, sis? No, I'm respectfully, no one's gonna take you serious. Come on. Men, no one's gonna take you serious, bro. You didn't get up off your behind yet, bro. So I'm saying that Black men have been emasculated bad, bro. They're looking for their mother in a relationship. And I'm gonna say that again. They're looking for a mother and a woman. They're looking for their mother and a woman. Somebody to baby them. Come on. And women, black women, some black women, they just looking for, oh, Trick, I need a man who's gonna take me out. Like, no, you just trying to impress social media. You want a man for social media. Black man, you want a girl that's just gonna scoop you up and save you, or whatever the case may be. Y'all both looking for a savior because y'all parents wasn't there. That's all it be. It's a lot of intergenerational trauma when it comes to us. That's why I had to go to therapy. I'm like, I can't be like the people before me. Respectfully, bro, I can't be like them, bro. Respectfully, I can't. Moral of the story, I can't afford to mess up. Because I've been doing the intergenerational trauma within my own family, right? Not even trying to share on social media. But I've been doing it. And I'm like, yo, I can't do what they did. I can't do this. I can't do that. I can't this. I gotta be better than that. Come on. I can't afford to mess up, man. I'm hungry for better. I'm hungry for more. Inshallah, man. But look, hope y'all enjoyed this video, man. Share with whoever, share with a friend. You can't afford to mess up. You can't afford to lose. Who wants to lose? I don't. Come on, man. May Allah make us all better and increase us. And we out though, man. Peace.